What's going on, guys? How you doing? Welcome to another episode of Wingboys. I'm Billy. I'm here with Ant, and this is the podcast where we talk about life, sports, and eat spicy wings. So today, I forgot what we ordered from. We ordered from. Let me just say while I figured this out, we had an ordeal yesterday. So we were all ready. We were all ready to record. We ordered from Buffalo. So we're officially sieging war on chained wing restaurants.
Mainstream wing restaurants.
Because we had the snafu with toxic wings that you guys know about. Now.
Snafu, that's a good word.
Thank you. So, we ordered from Buffalo Wild Wings yesterday. It was a late night. We were trying to knock out our recording because we want to make sure we got these videos out for you guys in not a timely manner because I take forever. And so I ordered Buffalo Wild Wings on the way. Alright, so we get there. I have all the equipment. No technical difficulties. Great. The guy pulls up. Great. He says my name. Great. We grab the bag. We go inside. We look. It says a different name on the receipt. Now it doesn't say different name. There's not any wings on the receipt. There's
brisket tacos, there's mac and cheese, there's like a salad, and there's also wings.
Oh, there were wings?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was just one order.
One order. So then we proceed to open the one box that apparently all this food came in, and it was no exaggeration, lettuce and cheese. Defeated, we decided where the show must go on. We went to go order another batch of wings from another wing spot.
Cosmic Wings.
Cosmic Wings.
Shout out to Cosmic Wings. Their wings were amazing.
Oh yeah, so they came an hour late though, not their fault. The driver took her sweet time.
Yeah. Should we say the biker?
It said she was in a bike and she just wasn't in a bike. But anyways, that all being said, we didn't have the episode yesterday. It was an amazing batch of wings though, so we will order from them again. But now we have Harbor Wings where we have what's the one you ordered?
Sriracha chili.
And we also have Kickin' Bourbon.
Kickin' Bourbon.
So I'm very excited. I'm also excited to talk about...
Are we going to try one before we start? Or,
yeah, let's do it.
We doing one of each or one of our own?
Why not? One each.
Okay.
That wasn't that hot.
I'm trying to cleanse the palate.
Ooh, that hurts. That hurts.
Smells good.
All right, guys, it's gonna be one of those episodes.
Now for me to, I'm gonna try the Kickin' Bourbon.
Go for it. It's not that kicking, unless that just hasn't done. But you know what's not a dud? Perfect segue. The NBA play-ins. So.
Wow, he really tastes the bourbon.
Yeah, it's pretty strong.
All right.
Woo, but that's all right. Now then. Let's get cracking and let's get talking about the NBA play-ins. Have you watched any of the play-ins so far?
I watched the end of what was it? It was the.
We'll look back at what day was it?
9-10. Yeah, it was Thursday.
It was Thursday?
It was Spurs Pelicans. I watched the end of that game.
Well, that was on
I don't know why I couldn't recall. Yeah, it was Wednesday.
Okay, so you saw the Pelicans win. The Hawks won.
The Pelicans are playing pretty well. CJ McCollum got 30 plus points in that game. And now they're playing the Clippers tonight.
And you were telling me about the Clippers. Choose your character. Let's get going.
I'm working on it.
No. So we were talking about the Clippers. You were telling me that Kawhi's out.
Kawhi's out and Paul George has been ruled out.
So they're looking at a very light team, is what you're telling me.
I mean, they might be able to handle themselves, but the way the Pelicans have been playing, it's going to be a tough matchup. The Pelicans are not going to make it an easy game for the Clippers.
Who's your prediction going in? Do you see the Clippers pulling it out anyway?
I can see the Pelicans taking this one home, honestly. Even though the Clippers are supposed to be the team that would make it forward.
But with these variables, it's possible that they just don't have enough in them. That being said, I'll say the Pelicans too. Like knowing that there's no Kawhi, knowing that there's no Paul George, that does put quite a damper on that team. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, let's get these Kickin' Bourbons out the way.
Yeah, man. But the game I'm more interested in I'm gonna transition away from that Pelicans Clippers matchup to the Hawks Cavs game. I really am excited to see the matchup of Darius Garland leading the Cavs. I think Jared Allen is active finally for this game, and he's going to be a great addition back for the Cavs. Great defensive player, wonderful at getting rebounds. Him and Darius Garland leading the Cavs against Trae Young and Clint Capella. He's on the Hawks. Clint Capella, Bogdan Bogdanovic, or is it Bojan?
I'm not sure.
I think it's Bojan.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna help you with this one.
That being said, do you think that's enough to take on the Hawks, or do you think that that's going to not really matter, and the Hawks still get to take the W? I'm voting on the Hawks. That's
I can very much see the Hawks taking this home.
Is it a more realistic answer?
Yeah. I mean, Trae Young led them to the Eastern Conference Finals last year against the Bucks, and I think they lost in like 6 games. That's crazy.
Switch sides.
I see the Hawks being a dark horse for the playoffs in general. I don't see them going down. Pay attention, brother, man.
All right.
I don't see them going out without a fight, much like the Pelicans, but I think it's much more the case of the Hawks being the favorite to win.
I would agree with that. And then I have Saturday's games up.
That's crazy.
Don't text and smash kids.
Yeah. Saturday's game, I know one of them is Jazz Mavericks. Yeah, Luka Doncic will not play game 1. He might not play game 2. So that's going to be tough for the Mavs. They got to be able to hold off the Jazz somehow. The Jazz are not a team to be trifled with. After that, we have the Timberwolves and Grizzlies series. Let's talk more about the Jazz Mavericks series.
Sure.
I can see it being 1-1 after the 2 games at home in Dallas before Luka comes back for maybe game 3 in Utah. So it's just a matter of, can the Jazz take that momentum and sweep the Mavericks at home to make the series 3-1 and then possibly clinch it in game 5 or 6. I think that obviously the Mavericks are the favorite to win because of the higher seed, they're the home team.
You'd be right.
But I mean, it's close. Obviously, as you can tell, it's a close matchup. I can absolutely get behind the Jazz winning the series, unfortunately, because I want to see Luka play well and win.
But you just don't think they could be able to hold on to that, keep the momentum?
Well, without Luka for games 1 and 2, I mean, their team's going to have a lot of heavy lifting to do. They have a big responsibility to cover for his production.
That's a good point.
And I mean, Dinwiddie can only do so much. As great of an addition as he's been.
Right, he's more of a good support to Luka. What was going on? I know someone had got a hefty fine for
it was Pat Bev.
That's what I thought. I didn't want to.
He celebrated hard after beating the Clippers in the play-in tournament in that game, which is the next series we're talking about, the Timberwolves Grizzlies.
Yes.
Oof.
Well, according to the matchup predictor, there's a heavy lean on the Grizzlies. 72 to 27% in favor of the Grizzlies. How do you feel about that?
I don't disagree with that, but the Timberwolves are playing they're playing pretty well, honestly. Carl Anthony Towns won the 3-point contest, which is crazy. Like, he's a center. And I think he's the first center in 22 years to win the scoring title.
Oh, wow.
Him and D'Lo had a great game in that play-in tournament, too. In that first game against the Clippers. It's going to be a tough series, as much as people think the Grizzlies are going to be the favorites, and as great as the Grizzlies are, with John Morant and Desmond Bane and Valanciunas. I'm going to try one of these. It's going to be an interesting series. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
The next series we have is... Why is my... The Raptors and the 76ers.
I'm taking the Sixers on that easy.
Really?
But the Raptors, well, first I want to finish with my prediction of how many games I think.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
No, my bad. I think the Grizzlies are going to win that series in 6 games.
6 games.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you think it's gonna? No, that makes sense. All right, I can see that. That's a fair assumption.
Ooh.
The matchup predictor on ESPN has the 76ers 66-37, which is even higher than the Grizzlies and Timberwolves.
Yeah.
But you seem a lot more confident in the 76ers.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I mean, James Harden and Joel Embiid are a great duo with the support of Tobias Harris and Matisse Thybulle and Tyrese Maxey.
Okay.
Against the Raptors team, they're playing pretty well, but I don't see anyone on that team stopping Joel or James Harden.
That's a good point.
I can see them stopping the supporting cast, but in terms of those two guys, they can only slow them down.
Right, but they're still going to dominate through them.
Yeah. I see that series ending in like 5.
Really? You see 76ers in 5?
I can see that.
All right, I'll give you that. And then we have the Nuggets and the Warriors.
That's an interesting series because the Warriors don't have an answer for Jokic. They don't have a center or any big guy really to stop him. Draymond can only do so much, and he's only a power forward who's not super tall in terms of power forward. It's not that that's a big hindrance on his play, because he still has won, I think, 2 Defensive Player of the Years.
So is it going to be a battle of who can score the most, or it's not really much? It's going to be more of an offensive game versus a defensive game.
It's going to be an offensive game. It's going to be a lot of
a series, I should say, not a game.
It's going to be a lot of lights out shooting from Klay Thompson and Steph Curry,
Of course.
and a lot of passing and playmaking from Jokic, because there's no guarantee that he'll have Michael Porter Jr. or Jamal Murray.
They're both questionable to play.
Yeah.
It's definitely a hindrance on their side.
But
I think that will make
those are 2 guys that are big producers on their team in terms of offense. Yeah. Offensive output.
So where do you see that? I would say Warriors in 6. If I were to make my prediction. Where do you feel about that? Or how do you feel?
I'm just joking on chicken.
That's fine. Wow. Pause. Oh, that was almost bad. I think it is going to be just a bunch of high-scoring games. I think defense is going to be non-existent on both sides.
I think it's going to be Warriors in 7.
Oh, you think it's going to be that close?
Yeah.
I can respect
The
that.
Nuggets played really well in the playoffs last year.
That's true.
I mean, they got, all the way to the Western Conference Finals, I think? If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
The Nuggets?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna go with yes, but I'm not gonna fact check it because I have no Wi-Fi down here. Anyways, the ESPN Sports Predictor is let's just go with that. Who's gonna prove us wrong? Comment down below. ESPN Matchup Predictor has the Golden State Warriors at 68% for winning.
Yeah.
Which is pretty high. That's pretty fair.
Yeah.
I do like your...
I would definitely give more credit to Denver than 68% favorite.
Well, that's why you're giving them game that's why you're saying Warriors in 7, not Warriors in 6. Woo. Very fair. All right. Is there anything else NBA related that you have
Well, let's talk about the other matchups.
Oh, the Sunday games. My apologies. I'm just excited to talk about the NFL. Hold on.
Oh, come on!
Sorry, guys. Enjoy some nice gameplay footage. All right.
I just need to do that.
So we have obviously the Heat games to be determined on who wins in the.
I think it's gonna be Hawks.
All right, so.
But we don't have to talk about it yet until the winner is determined.
Let's talk about the guarantee. Let's talk about the Nets and the Celtics. Boy, is that going to be a toxic arena. They're going to play in either way. That is going to be.
That's going to be a great matchup. Kevin Durant and Kyrie and possibly Ben Simmons. We don't know.
He's questionable too.
Yeah, I mean he hasn't played all season, obviously.
Oh, you're right.
Wow.
Oh, you know what? I think I owe a wing.
And you do, yeah.
Don't worry. All right, I'll let you eat yours first. I'll talk a little bit about the Nets Celtics. I think it's hard to say because you can't go by like how the Nets have been playing because you've had so many games without Kyrie.
But now he can play every game.
Now he can play every game. So I haven't really seen how he's been playing. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Oh wow. How has he been playing? Have you seen any? Not playing well?
He's been playing pretty well.
He has been playing well.
I think one of the games he played before he was allowed to play home games, he dropped like a 50-point game.
Mm-hmm.
He's been playing pretty well. Like he's been playing like Kyrie.
He's playing like that guy.
Yeah. He really might be God.
All right.
I'm good for it too. All right.
That being said,
we're having a good time.
we're having a good time, guys. It's all good. It's
We're having a good time.
The bourbon's kicking in. Anyways, so it's hard. I don't want to say. I think this will go up to 7 games. I think it's gonna be that tight. It could either go that tight or it's gonna be Celtics in 5. Those are my 2 predictions.
Oh.
What say you, Anthony?
You're saying Celtics in 5?
Either I can't tell with these Nets. I'm sorry, my Knicks. It's either gonna be Celtics in 5. It's my did. Or it's gonna be one of them in 6. And I don't even. I'm sorry, one of them in 7. I don't even know who. So those are my. It could be either.
I think it could be either of them in 6 or 7. They're both good enough where they really can take over, and they're both good enough where they're not going to just let the other team beat them in 4 or 5.
Absolutely.
Ouch! I'm just going to go ahead and...
Now ESPN begs to differ. Their matchup predictor, they have the Celtics at 83%, which is the highest out of all the games we've seen so far. And that's pretty rough. Now, I don't know. It could be either or. Hard to tell. We got to see how Kyrie plays. We got to see how the Nets kind of work together in these games.
Yeah, if Kyrie against his former team in the playoffs, that's a big deal.
Oh, it's gonna be immaculate. It's gonna be some good basketball to watch. I think the fans are gonna be incredibly toxic on both sides. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be quite a show on all sides. That being said, let's get into the Bulls and the Bucks. That is going to be some fun basketball. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, right into it too.
How do you feel about Bulls and Bucks?
That's going to be a great series. If Lonzo Ball was healthy and playing for the Bulls, I say Bulls in 6.
Really? You have that much faith in Lonzo?
I have that much faith in how they play with Lonzo.
Alright. I would say the opposite. I'm gonna say Bucks in 6. I think it's gonna be incredible, but I think the Bucks are just overall. Now the Bulls have been playing night and day difference this season compared to the recent seasons. I think they've been.
I love it.
I think it's been just a really pretty sight.
Yeah. Love how the Bulls are playing this year.
It's starting to grow on me, this bourbon.
ESPN says, wow, 84% Milwaukee over Chicago. I can see that. I mean, that does not make sense. It's Giannis. They're the defending champions.
Mm-hmm. But I think it's even closer than that. I don't think it's going to be...
Yeah.
I don't think it's that one-sided.
Yeah, no.
Oh, this is a good flavor.
Yeah, bro.
You get it next time for yourself.
I've had it. I don't like it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Make me look like a fool on camera.
Listen, bro. You're still wrong. I don't mind making you look foolish.
Wow. All right.
You make me look foolish all the time.
You think
we're having a good time here.
We're all having fun. So, are you saying, with or without Lonzo, are you saying Bulls or are you saying...
I'm saying Bucks in 7.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this is not a Bulls team that's gonna just lose.
Roll over and
yeah, they're not gonna just because they don't have Lonzo doesn't mean they're gonna just fall apart and not play well.
Right, you still have DeRozan's in, right?
Yeah, I mean they don't have a ton of playoff experience, but DeMar DeRozan has some. Well, not some. He has a pretty good amount playing with the Raptors and going to a lot of Eastern Conference Finals.
He was a good. They got him this year, right?
Yes. Yeah, they got him this offseason.
And it shows, honestly, the way the Bulls have been playing. He's been just.
And they got Lonzo this offseason too.
Right. So it's a good offseason. I think they came out great this year. Even if they don't, if they don't beat the defending Bucks, I think they had a great season.
Yeah. And it's something to be proud of and something to look forward to.
And then, there's always next year for them. The other game is to be determined, but it's the Suns, who, again, they're hungry for that title. They're coming back for that title. We'll see how they do.
I hope they win.
You hope
come on!
Oh, how did you still get me? All right.
Yeah.
All right, we talked about.
I wanted them to win it all last year.
That's right.
I'm looking forward to these playoffs, man.
That was a terrible piece.
R.I.P. in peace. I'm so sorry, man.
I always get one. Let me try that again. I don't think there's anything else NBA related.
Yeah, no. That's the last matchup. We have to wait and see who's going to win these games tonight. These last playing games.
Mm-hmm. Do you think anything else NBA related you want to talk about?
I don't think so, man. No.
Let's change gears, like I always love to the NFL. Let's talk about some more off-season picks. Let's talk about the Colts signing Stephon Gilmore. Now, oh wow.
Wow.
I wasn't paying attention because I was reading.
That's unfortunate, man.
That's all right. That's okay.
That's a great signing. It's a great addition to the Colts defense. That's already one of the best defenses in the league, and that's one of the positions they needed a lot of help at. I feel like their secondary isn't terrible.
So we're talking about Stephon Gilmore. We're talking about how you feel he's one of the best in the league.
Yeah, man.
And how a $23 million signing contract for 2 years is shocking to you how low that is. Do you think he's worth more?
Absolutely. And when he was on the Patriots, I hated when we would play them because he was such a good cornerback.
He was a nice cornerback. He definitely he took care of his side. But I don't know, I'm happy for the Colts to bring him on. And you said even the Panthers.
He was a former defensive player of the year, I'm pretty sure.
Wow, I wish.
He was phenomenal.
No, I totally believe it. I think it's gonna be a great. It was a great choice by the Colts. Sorry, poor choice by the Panthers. Let go of him.
Yeah, no.
We'll see what happens. I have some more NFL. I have Baker Mayfield was on. I forgot which podcast it was. It should say right here. He was discussing what his future looks like, and he stated that Seattle would probably be the most likely option. How do you feel about Baker Mayfield being a Seahawk?
I don't like that, man. He ruined OBJ. He's going to ruin DK.
Yeah, it's true. I think he's not a good quarterback. I think he is very overhyped. He's very He's not. I shouldn't say he's bad, but he's definitely not worth all the praise he gets.
He's average.
A lot of people on Twitter, really overhype my man Baker. Speaking of very hyped up quarterbacks, Kyler Murray is not expected to play unless he gets a new contract with the Cardinals.
I saw that the contract extension talks stopped between him and the Cardinals.
Are you so?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what's going to happen with them.
Could this be the end of Kyler Murray and the Cardinals?
No.
You think they'll figure something out? Come game time?
Yeah. I don't think it's anything to get all excited about. We don't need to get our knickers in a twist.
Listen, if there's one thing we're good at here, it's
getting our knickers in a twist.
Getting our knickers in a twist. I was gonna say, making wild, unresearched, unbacked predictions. And my prediction is Kyler Murray is going to go to the Nets as well. Actually, he's going to just trade sports.
I think the Pittsburgh Penguins are going to win the World Series.
Very unfortunate. See, this is where I wish we had lots of listeners that would just get so mad at us at the things we talk about, the nonsense that we spew on this channel. But that being said,
me, drop off the lid, my guy.
I think you're fireball.
Do you want to eat a wing?
No.
Cool.
I thought I had more NFL talk.
The eternal understudy.
Is that what you want?
The Panthers are open to trading down from the 6th pick. So I don't know who they would possibly trade with, or what that team would do with the 6th pick. But that's definitely something that will be answered as we get closer to draft time.
When is draft
definitely
day?
On draft day. I think either next Thursday or the last Thursday of April.
Ooh, it's coming close. I want to see who we pick.
I've seen some mock drafts where we take, I think, a defensive lineman, or we take like a wide receiver, 4th overall. Like, I don't know.
I've seen the wide receiver. I've also seen cornerbacks be.
I'm okay with a cornerback, because that's definitely an area we need to address. But
not doing well.
I don't know. There's some mock drafts that I've seen, and I can't exactly explain. Wow. Oof.
Better get that wing, sire.
Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
Playing from William's iPhone.
Hell yeah.
I'm playing Twitter, so I don't know what's.
I'm not giving you luck.
What? No, not at all, sir. All right, let's go. Let's see what Adam Schaefer has to say.
Who cares?
Wow. Okay. He reports the news of sports.
You report.
He also was under fire after the passing of. I don't think we talked about that. I don't think we've recorded since the passing.
What?
Of. Why can't I think of the name? Now I'm gonna look like a fool. Deshaun Watson. No. Who got into the car accident?
Dwayne Haskins.
Yes. Adam Schefter was under fire. I don't know why we're. Oh, hold on. In this week alone, the Colts have added Stephon Gilmore and Rodney McLeod to their secondary.
McLeod, wow.
McLeod.
That's a solid addition. He's not to be truffled with.
He's also a corner?
I think he's either a corner or a safety of the year.
Alright. I wish Twitter was more easy to maneuver.
Yeah.
It's all about the $23 million contract. It's like 5 tweets in a row about Stephon Gilmore.
I'm surprised that they got him for that little.
How much would you have drafted him for?
Drafted him?
Picked him up, you know what I meant. Sir.
I mean, how old is he?
24?
No, not 24.
I'm just talking. I have no idea.
You really are.
Someone's got to do it. As you die.
I probably would have given him like maybe 5-year, 50 mil. Like that's.
All right.
Well, no, because that's less money than what he's getting right now.
Rodney McLeod is a safety, by the way. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really help you there. What I can say is the Cardinals announced they've reached an agreement with wide receiver A.J. Green on a 1-year contract.
Yep.
Good for them. Hopefully they have Kyle Murray there too.
Kyle Murray.
Kyle Murray.
Kyle Murray. Oh, I just landed right on
You
top of
really
it.
just ate that whole arrow, sir. The Packers are giving former Ravens wide receiver Sammy Watkins. That's right.
A 1-year
deal.
$4 million.
That's right. You called it. Very well. Very, very good. We're out of practice. We're all thrown off from last time. And he's gone. Wow, we have a lot of chicken left, but I think we're wrapping up.
Yeah, we'll just finish this somehow.
We'll just don't mind us. Oh,
This is not 10 peaks. What happened here?
yeah. This. But
On that note,
thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you always coming checking in on us as we eat our spicy wings, talk about sports and life.
do you have any wing recommendations? Any sauce recommendations? Sorry. Feel free to comment them down below or DM us. Our handles are going to be below
Or above.
or at Wingboys. And yeah, peace.